Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Astara, and I'm an angelic communicator and clairvoyant. And I want to talk to you about something that I happen to be going through at this moment, which is a feeling of complete exhaustion. And this relates to the twin flame journey. And I notice that this comes in at certain points in the twin flame journey. There is this incredible spark, recognition, ignition of energy when you first meet your twin flame, when it comes in and you have that honeymoon period, that connection with them. And then when you go into separation, or you begin to think, oh, something odd is happening here, you'll notice that you will get tired. There'll be the complete mental looping, which will make you feel like your head's going to explode, and the emotions and everything that's churning up after that first ignition. And that process is usually when so much light comes into your energy field and your frequency with that first connection, then your body is trying to deal with everything that comes out after that. And it's pushing out everything that you need to get rid of out of your energy field, out of your energy matrix. Then you'll notice at points on the journey, there will be moments of exhilaration and energy liftoff, and then there will be moments of exhaustion. And when I'm talking about tiredness, I'm talking deep bone level tiredness. Like you cannot move and it just comes out of nowhere. And it can leave you wondering, what is happening to me? Now, I'm a person with a lot of energy. I'm very lucky that way. I have a lot of energy. I always have. I'm telling you, if I'm feeling tired or there are waves of fatigue, there is something wrong. And it's not because I'm unhealthy, it's because there is something energetic happening that calls on me to give it time and space to heal. There are spiritual reasons why you get tired, why you have this mental fatigue, emotional fatigue, physical fatigue. It doesn't mean you're ill, but I want to say here, if you're feeling like it might be a serious medical problem, maybe go and see someone about it. A health practitioner, go and get it sorted out. Usually this kind of bone deep weariness that comes and goes, this fatigue, is not about that. It's about you listening to your body. We've got to remember here, the twin flame connection is like nothing else you've ever experienced. You are navigating your own emotional pathways, your own mental pathways, your healing processes. You are often feeling your twin's energy too. And this is the bit that's often missing from the picture, because many people will gaslight you about that. They will say, oh, no, that's not possible. But you are experiencing what your twin is experiencing. And this means that your system, your energy system, is processing twice the overload. And usually between the bond between you and your twin, you're bouncing mental thoughts like this back at one another, and you're bouncing the emotions back like this. You're bouncing all sorts of physical experiences back at one another, and your whole energy system has to work it through, has to work out how to balance, how to recalibrate with this massive overload going on. So you can be experiencing your twins' fears and their emotions and their mental health as well. Some people experience their physical symptoms. If they're unwell in some way, you will feel it. I've had people say they have, like if their twin has asthma, they'll get sort of shortness of breath and things that their twin has, and it won't make any sense. If your twin has a heart problem, you'll be experiencing that without actually you having a heart problem. This can be a very strange way of functioning in the world, and often you can feel pretty dysfunctional. You can feel like you just need to lie in bed and just not do anything for a while, and it tends to lift. You're also integrating your soul level of downloads about your next part of the mission, your next process of happening in this world. There can be new levels of light coming in, very strong downloads about your spiritual energy and what you're going to be doing in this world. You can have a lot of ideas, and it is actually spiritual growth. So your energy field is often expanding, it's pushing out what it no longer needs, it's detoxing, and more light is coming in, and you're reconfiguring a lot of what you're doing. On top of all the emotional wounding processing you're doing, you're probably reconfiguring your own attachment style, looking at your heart process, looking at your relationship processes. There's a lot going on. So it's not surprising that your body might be saying to you, slow down, rest, I need space to catch up because things happen very quickly in the spiritual realm, but actually the final realms are the physical world where you're having to process it all the way through your physical matter. So it needs time. So I want to say here that rest is essential and it isn't just laziness. Like if you know someone's on a twin flame journey, you'll know that they need their rest and it can be a very sacred space that they need to create. Your nervous system, your mind, and your spirit may need time to integrate these energetic shifts you're moving through. And when you resist rest, you can end up in cycles of burning out or more mental looping and more emotional overwhelm. So it's time to honor your body and to try and create balance for yourself. Allow rest and healing to happen. Sometimes I like just going and lying on the ground under a tree and just feeling that support of the earth, allowing me to integrate this process. Think of it as every time you rest, you're allowing the energy of union to ground more deeply in your physical form. You'll notice that the matrix twin will often avoid rest because they'll be trying to distract themselves, particularly in the early stages. They're often very disconnected from their own well-being on some level. Some can be very addicted to substances or in karmic relationships or in situations where they've denied their heart, they've denied their emotions, they've denied their nervous system, although it's frazzled. You can notice that you're feeling the effect of that on your twin from your twin. And also, I've noticed that the divine feminines have a good sense of well-being. They're quite awake. They're quite good at looking after themselves energetically. And that can be in quite a big contrast to the matrix twin who maybe isn't looking after themselves. So it's like you're doing this double time, double overload of processing. So allow yourself to listen to your body. I'm sure you're doing that anyway. But if you feel tired, give yourself permission to sleep, to nap, or just be still. Meditate. That really is a good way of clearing your energy and helping you to come back into yourself, restoring your energy using the spiritual realm. Ground yourself daily. Try and walk barefoot or spend time in nature and allow yourself to anchor back into the earth because Gaia is a very, very helpful, energetic grounding rod for you and will support you. She definitely supports the Twin Flame Collective. I feel that in any workshops I've run, that Gaia is definitely our friend. Also, you might feel the need to clear energies a lot more, maybe with baths or journaling or cord cutting visualizations, baths with lovely salts and, maybe flat, fresh flowers, anything that makes you feel good, anything that lights you up, some oils, anything that makes you feel like you're having an energetic reset would be very helpful to releasing any tensions you're holding in your body. And also self-compassion, self-love. This is all about teaching you to support yourself and love yourself. Just know that you're not weak. This is not what this is about. You're transforming into a higher version of yourself. You're actually becoming stronger and you're strengthening. The feminine energy is being brought further into the physical body for embodiment. So, listening to your body, allowing it to heal, allowing it to have the rest it needs, is actually leading you to where you want to go. If you're feeling overwhelmed on this journey, I just want to say, like, rest is a good thing. It's not a setback. It will, once you've rested, you will begin to feel better, and your soul is integrating, your body is healing, and your energy is actually balancing. The twin flame journey is quite like a marathon, actually. So trust that these pauses, when you need to honor yourself and when you feel exhausted, it's allowing you to have a rest. It's allowing yourself to have a break because you're moving one step closer to inner union with yourself and within the connection with your twin. And every time you move towards inner union, the outer union is also coming closer. So thank you for being here, beautiful soul. I'm losing the light. The sun has just set outside my window there. So I will finish the video here. Take care of your energy and I'll see you in the next video. If you want to come and do a twin flame workshop with me, then I'm running them online. Come and look at my link tree or do a twin flame journey with me. I do twin flame sessions and I would love to hear from you and we, find out what your process is and how things are going.